the was launched.
Good day, everyone. Welcome to another episode of AF24NEWS Talks. This is a sports edition. We do it once in a while. And this time we're talking about the UEFA European Championship, the Football Championship Euro 2024, going on now in Germany. And we just want to do a little bit of prediction about the competition so far based on what we've seen, who we think will be the best teams and who we think will underperform this year. As every other year. And today I'm joined by Mr. Henry Okonkwo, the lead correspondent here at AF24NEWS. So I want to go into it straight up. Who do you think will be the best team in this competition?
Well, if you take a cursory look at the present Euro 2024, many critics have complained that the teams and the general competition has been dry, boring, compared to what we experienced in AFCON, where we saw a lot of drama, a lot of color and excitement. But I would want to disagree. This Euro has been interesting, full of goals and a lot of twists and turns. But on your question, I would want to stick my neck out for Portugal. For me, they have shown better flair. They have played better, and I want to believe that this factor that this may be the last time we may be seeing Cristiano Ronaldo play with the Portugal in the Europe, because he's in his 30s now, and the next Europa competition, I doubt if he will be still...
He'll be in his 40s by then.
Yes, he would be in his 40s, and I don't know if he would still be fit to play active football. I believe that the Portuguese, they stand a chance of winning the Euros.
Not even Belgium's golden generation.
No, Belgium, they've been disappointing. They've struggled to win their matches. They were among the favorites, but after their last two games, many people don't see them as, fans don't see them as, they don't have that killer instinct anymore.
And making that point, especially mentioning a team like Belgium, saying they don't have that killer instinct, is a big deal, because Belgium is one of the highest ranked teams in the world. It has always been so for like the last decade, because this was the generation of players. We had Hazard, we had De Bruyne, Lukaku. We had
even their goalkeepers.
Yes, their goalkeepers have been good as well, but they haven't really performed. And that brings me to the question of who in this competition will be the underachiever compared to...
Well, the award for underachievement when it comes to big competition, it will always go to England, and I don't see them breaking down jakes soon. When you see they've played 2 games with only 2 goals, they struggle to win their games, especially when you look at the stars they parade. When you look at the Jude Bellingham, the Harry Kane, the Phil Foden, people expected more. But I wouldn't say it's all gloom and doom. I see they may still qualify for the next round. But if you look at the speculation surrounding the team already, their coach is being... There are rumors already speculating that the English FA may give him the boot. And it doesn't... These kind of reports, and you know the English media, how savage they can be on their teams. They have come all out. Presently the English team is facing a lot of heat from the English fans and from the English media. I don't know how this will rub off on them. with compared to the level of performance they've exhibited so far on the stage. But the team that has been worse for me is the Scottish team, the Scotland senior team. They played 3 games and they're already out of the competition, losing to Hungary and Switzerland, and they're receiving 5-1 thrashing from Germany. Many fans were not expecting so much from them, because I think they were the lowest ranked team in their group. But I expected more. I expected to see some flair. I expected to see some fighting spirit like you saw in teams like Georgia, and I expected them to fight, but they were abysmal, and they played 3 matches and donated points and then fizzled out of the competition. So for me, the award of the underachievement, the team that are underachieved, I will give it to the Scottish team.
Well, it's good that England was also mentioned as well, and it is also my opinion that if they were not to go as far as at least the finals, it wouldn't be an improvement on their last outing. And because in the last outing they got to the finals, but they couldn't just win.
They lost on penalties.
They lost on penalties. But anything below that result would be underperforming, because if you look at the English team, they have the player of the season from La Liga, Jude Bellingham. They had the player of the season from the Premier League in Phil Foden, and they had the highest goal scorer in league football in Harry Kane. So they have some of the best players in the world, and really usually what we say about England is that they just have the hype, but this year they really had the performance from the players themselves. Even players like Rashford and Maddison couldn't make it into the squad.
Well, when you look at the English team, they've always come to competitions like this with players that and this thing also fuels the debate about the English media and how they hype some of their players. And you remember at a time we had an English side that paraded midfielders like Lampard, Gerrard. At the attack, you have attackers like Wayne Rooney. They've always come with this star. They are coming with the stars, and at the end, they underachieve. That's why I call them perennial underachievers. Year in, year out, they come in with so much expectation. The English media, they hype the balls around their players, and at the end, you hear 1-1, 1-0, and at the end, they fizzle out. But I think they still stand a chance. My only worry for them is the negative media that is coming around this whole thing. What's the name of this? Their coach, the Southgate. The sack. I hear he's facing a lot. The fact that this may be his last outing. That is, if he's not sacked, that he's under a lot of pressure, and I think the pressure won't do them any good. It won't do them any good, especially if they don't do as well as they did in the last edition.
Well, let's leave it up to the fans to try to give us your own thoughts as well. Who do you think is going to underachieve? Who do you think is going to win it all? Who do you think will be the standout player of the season? Who do you think will be the biggest revolution in terms of youth players? We have had a lot of players like Lamine Yamal from Barcelona performing well on the biggest stage, starting for Spain, in fact, in their last 2 games, and in this game as well that they are currently playing. By the time the recording is out, they will be done by then. So we have a lot of things that we can talk about in the comment section. Let us know what you think about the competition so far. Thank you for joining us again here at AF24 News Talks. See you next time.